Hey everybody, good morning. It's Thursday, June 4th, and this is the Daily Drive. I'm excited to be with you again. I look forward to these every week, even though sometimes I don't know what I'm going to say until the last second, but that's how good God is. He always gives me something. Just a couple of notes that I want to let you guys know. First of all, if you plan on attending Sunday services, you have to register. We just need to know who's going to be there so we can place them and we can do the proper social distancing, and you still have to bring your mask. If you want to stay home, there's nothing wrong with that. We're getting better at our video capabilities, and we should have it perfectly figured out by time all this stuff clears up and we can all just meet normally again. But that's how things work. Second of all, we figured out the whole produce situation, and they're only going to deliver produce to us on Tuesday mornings, right about 9 o'clock. Right now, they're going to give us 150 boxes, but they can give us more. So if you want to deliver produce to your neighbors, we're more than welcome. Just you have to be there like right about 9:15, 9:30, and we'll get those produce boxes to you. All right. Well, hey, I just wanted to kind of encourage you as we get ready for Sunday services. You know, I've been posting pictures on social media of what I've been grilling over this whole COVID lockdown thing, and usually once or twice a week I post about whatever it is that I'm grilling, and what's interesting is that we always have leftovers, and a lot of times I cook extra so we can eat throughout the week and all that kind of stuff, and it's interesting, we can't get our kids to eat leftovers unless it's literally like the last thing in the refrigerator. I mean, they will make quesadillas for days when they have perfectly good tri-tip in the refrigerator. It's something in their mind. And what's interesting is that like sitting on my seat right next to me is my lunch for today. I have some lollipop drumsticks that I grilled last night, and then my neighbor, good old Clint, he made this incredible jambalaya for us. And so that's what's in my lunch. I'm having leftovers today. And a lot of us don't like leftovers, but as we've been studying on Sunday morning last week, we looked at Pentecost, which was the Feast of First Fruits. And then even last night with Leviticus study, we talked about, God's holiness before the throne, especially for the priests, and that they weren't to bring him their leftovers, that they were supposed to bring him their best. And, there's a danger we get sometimes when we're following Jesus, is where he gets our leftovers, and in Scripture all the way throughout, he calls for us to give us his first fruits, and first fruits are the best. It's not just the top 10% off off everything. It's actually the best. And when the Israelites were to bring a sacrifice, they had to bring the best. They couldn't bring anything without a blemish. And oftentimes, we want to give God things that are blemished. And I made a joke last night in the Bible study about how whenever the church has a rummage sale, we get everybody's stuff, that they just don't want, and they just kind of give it to the church, and then we have to sift through it like this. Well, with this stuff we can sell, and this stuff we have to trash. And it's just a funny kind of example of like how people are. And I just want to encourage you, as life starts to ramp up again, it's going to be easy for God to kind of get squeezed to the side. But don't let that happen. Make sure that God gets your first fruits. And I can guarantee you, when you do that, the blessings that you'll get from it will supersede any expectations you might have. So God bless you. Hope to see you Sunday. Go to our website and register. Love you.